A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world, meaning a dreamer actually can not only be considered to be someone who invests, prioritizes, and emphasizes in and upon his own personal growth, prosperity, progress, learning, development, improvement, betterment all the time, by calling forth, by coming to the recognition, realization of all of his mistakes, shortcomings, deficiencies, insecurities, as well as his powers, merits, talents, abilities, skills, knowledge as well, and then harmonizing these differences and uniting the barriers between the good and the bad and producing the ultimate kind of potential, talent, learning, betterment as well that can only be achieved and done only by few people around the world, because most people like to basically develop and then dwell and persist in whatever it is that they have developed, achieved. They don't want to change. Most people refuse change because change involves the recognition and acceptance of the truth, reality, and obviously the facts that obviously most of the people are ultimately running away from the facts, truths, and realities. And that's why the developers and spend their whole lives obviously furnishing, improving, rectifying the persona, the mask, and it gets so bad and to a point that they cannot even distinguish between themselves and the persona. They cannot distinguish and differentiate between who they are, what they represent, what their original self is or was, or what they have become, or what they could have done, could have achieved had they not adopted, relied upon, or held on to the persona, and the list just goes on. So ultimately, we refuse change. We obviously deny, overlook the truth and the unconscious parts of the psyche because we don't want to be able to come to the confrontation with that which we always deny, reject, overlook, because we want to be able to keep suffering, struggling, tormenting ourselves by that repression, by the oppression which is self-imposed anyways. And because we also needed to move on in our lives and achieve success and fit into society or some workplace, we overlooked everything about ourselves. We refused and denied the critical aspects and fundamental parts of our pains, torments in the psyche, and that is now stored in the unconscious. And now the unconscious haunts us in the present, in our relationships, conversations, and everything that we want to achieve, accomplish. There is interruption, problem, impediment because of the unrealized, unrecognized, unresolved chaos in the unconscious. So a dreamer is someone who can only find his way by the